Today on TheBootGuy, we're talking about the full swing quick duck crier dungaree from Carhartt. So I've had a lot of requests from you guys to review a lot of other items outside of boots that kind of play in the work and the outdoor world, more the work world than the outdoor world. So that's where we start today with the Carhartt Quick Duck Full Swing Crier Dungaree. Now for this review, I have two pairs. The grays are brand new. The brown I have washed and dried 10 times now over the last 2 weeks. So Carhartt's new Crier Dungaree, the Full Swing Dungaree, has got a lot of great features. Great pocketing in the back, great pocketing in the front, cell phone pocket down here that will hold an iPhone 6 Plus or a Nexus 6P or a Note 4 or 5. Are we on Note like 10 right now? Right out of the box, right off the shelf. When you get your pair of dungarees, what you're going to notice is that they are big. This pair, 38-34, that's my size in most every single pant that's out there. When it comes to Carhartt, my 38s, when I get them and I drop the tape on them, that's right, they measure 40s. Now, if I was in a store and I'm trying on a pair of pants and they're a 40, most likely I'm going to say, well, I'm going to try the next size down. But I know by buying so many pairs of Carhartt pants over the years, a 40, when they're big, that they're going to shrink to fit. The inseam on these 34s measures a 36. When you go to measure these, out of the box, fresh, they're going to measure a 36. But once you wash them, that first initial washing, they don't shrink that much. They do shrink. And mind you, after the second washing, I'd say that they are done shrinking, that they are there, they're going to be the perfect fit. And then it's just a matter of wearing them throughout the day and that they're going to stretch out. But they're only going to stretch where you're putting pressure on them. And the good thing about the Crier Dungaree is that they're gusseted in the crotch, they're gusseted in the knee. So the places we normally stretch our pants out that kind of make them feel sloppy and loose, Carhartt has taken that into consideration and made them fit a heck of a lot better. So they actually look a lot better as you go through your day, and they don't look like a stretched out pair of old jeans. So after the washing, after all that, 10 washings, now mind you, when I wash my clothes, I'm just like the rest of you guys. It's everything in the wash machine, the hottest water, as much soap as I think is right, and then once that's done, it's in the hot dryer, and I let it go. 50 minutes, an hour and a half, whatever it takes. I didn't treat these pants any different. And I do realize there are washing instructions. You know what? Washing instructions? We're men. We're going to wash our clothes the way we're going to wash our clothes. So, finished, waistline, perfect 38. They went from 40 and they shrank down to a perfect 38. Now, were they a perfect 40? No, they were like 39 3/4, 39 7/8, whatever. The length at one time that measured 36 is now a perfect 34. So let's talk about these back pockets and why they're so important. Most of the time, when companies are adding back pockets to a pair of pants, okay, what they do is they take a patch, a big patch, and they slap it on your butt and they sew around it. Carhartt went one step further. They actually embedded the pocket into this back panel on the pant. The flap that covers up the pocket so you can get your hand in and out so you can put things back there. This side that goes inside does not flap out. It is actually sewn down into the pant. And this flaps open here on the side of which your hand's going to enter. Genius. The front pockets, nice and deep. They're perfect. Stuff doesn't fall out of them. But what's really nice about the front pockets is the way that Carhartt sewed them down on the inside. The way they made it so when you sit down, the stuff doesn't sit on the front of your thighs. As you crotch and bend, everything moves to the side so you can actually crotch and bend. So that the idea of having a gusseted crotch actually works. Now they call the front an articulated knee. As you can tell, this is a washed knee. You can see that it's kind of open and whatnot. This has been the major complaint with these Cryer dungarees. If you can get past this, if you can get past the fact that this is what it's going to look like after you've washed and worn them for a couple months, okay, then you're going to love these pants because they just fit, they move. That pocket right there, okay, it's reinforced, so when you put your knife on it, it's just not a straight pocket. Your knife just doesn't catch on the first seat belt. Carhartt knew to add that little extra bit there on the left and the right pocket so that your knife stays in place. So on each pair of pants, there's 7 belt loops. So that's 1 in the back, 2 over your kidneys, 2 on the side, and 2 in the front with enough room. Now the Cryer is treated with the Rain Defender finish. So that means it's going to repel water for a while. Now, personally, I don't find that really important at all. I'm just not that kind of guy who needs another chemical added to my pant. And I know that after a certain amount of washings, it's just going to kind of vanish. So maybe I'm going to wash my pants more often than I normally would, just so I can get that chemical out of my pants. But that's me. You guys who got to work outside and who don't get any break from the foul weather might really appreciate it, not having your pants soaked because you got trapped in a downpour. How's the fit? The fit is Carhartt. And like all Carhartt pants, they're made to sit at the waist. They sit up there so that when you bend down, they stay up and you're not showing plumber's crack. Personally, I like the way Carhartt pants fit because they're a real mature fit. They're more of a masculine fit. And maybe that's why Carhartt is really popular with men over the age of 25. Because they're out of trying to be cool and they're just looking for pants that are going to perform well for whether it's, work, whether it's your hobbies, whether you're working in a shop, you're working outside, whether or not you're just looking for a pair of pants for the weekend. Carhartt understands that, and you're trying to build those pants that you can feel comfortable in, that you can live in, and you can live your life in. So that's the Carhartt Full Swing Quick Duck Cryer Dungaree. If you've ever worn any of the Carhartt pants and you understand what I'm talking about when I talk about the shrinkage, please comment below. Please don't forget to hit my subscribe button below. It really helps out. And if you should have any questions about Carhartt gear, pants, jackets, shirts, or any boots or anything, please send me an email, pick my brain, see what I gotta say. Until the next time, I'm the Boot Guy. Thanks a lot for watching.